Hello everybody, and we're here for UW Game of the Week, the second game. We're doing Overwatch. And so today our casters are me, hello, I'm andVid. I'm currently a sophomore at University of Washington, and I'll be one of your casters tonight.
And I'm Nathan, I'm a third-year physics major, and we're super excited to bring you guys the first Overwatch cast. And we're super excited because these games are fun, Overwatch is fast-paced, and man, as Carrie Underwood would say, I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. I hope you have been too. I'm ready to get right into this. All right.
And so today we got a best of 3. The first map is Busan, so control point. Let's see how it goes.
All right, looking into these comps. Sigma Ball versus Sigma Hog. We'll see what happens with Q-Tip here on Grand Canyon. Because if he pile drives in, maybe Mad Cal can get a cheeky hook with the Discord and then burst down with the damage boost. See what happens. I like Hog into Sigma, right clicks down that shield and then get a free Discord orb from Rags. And then free pickings here for Platypus too in the sky. See what the Echo duel looks like.
Straight for the high ground with Echo. Going to point. Point hasn't opened up, but they're making a move.
There we go, Echo. First Echo. Echo diff, baby. Platypus takes him down. Mirror DPS.
Tracy looking for picks, see if she finds one. Health. Nope, runs away. And it's open, looks like we got a red control and secured.
University of Washington taking the first points here. Stealth Ninja low on health. Trivia gets a pick on the Brig. Oh. Sweet Potato with a nasty double kill there.
Yeah, it looks like they got an early lead with 16%. Don't seem to be giving up.
It's a good stabilizer from UW. Don't really have to do anything much.
We kind of got Ball in the background, just kind of moving around. Let's see if he tries anything.
The thing about this heal comp from GCU is that Brig Zen isn't really a lot to pass around, so Ball has to play around these health packs, trace around health packs, and it's looking like a little harder for them.
Good quick ult up, but doesn't seem to save them.
Trivia with the pulse bomb on the Sigma. Trading kills here. UW still has to control the point. Mags gets to pick on the other Zen gap.
They are just not giving up the point, no matter what. That's crazy. Good hold.
Just looking like more coordinated, better mechanically here for UW.
Flight routine. I need a health restore. I need a health restore.
Thing is, 5 volts coming up online here for GCU, so the retake might be lead to Platypus. Maybe mouse spun out there. Kind of crazy.
Looks like it's a sky battle. Everybody's up on high ground.
The Sigma ult coming in here for GCU. Dodged by Platypus with the Echo ult. Nice. Gonna get his own Echo, Sigma ult off though.
Tranquility, see if they can capitalize on that.
Yep, this is a good.
They can still barely get on point.
Yeah, very, very good Sigma ult there, timing it against the Transcendence, but a couple picks coming in from GCU, maybe they might be able to take over this point, get their first percentage points. Trip trying to stall it out, but looks like just give it up. Oh. Still very good
they got it
though. A lot of ults burned. We've got Transcendence coming up here, and same with the Valkyrie. And we get a pick off of on with this Hog ult.
They finally got control, but it's a little late. Hopefully they can keep it.
Platypus gets picked off there. Just kind of stalling out now because of the pick GCU got on Nathros and now Platypus and Nathros. Trivia looks like a soft reset now. Sweet Potato still
they're not going
on
in
the
too
pulse
hard.
bomb. They've been hold on for a while now. McCree swap here, maybe to deal with the Platypus, or to deal with the Echo, excuse me, from Platypus.
Hog goes hooks if he uses it.
Yeah. duplication on the Hog. That mishook there from Madkel was pretty big since Ball came in there and used all his cooldowns, and UW wasn't able to capitalize on that.
Echo turned into a better Hog and was able to just push them out. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Transcendence available for both teams. Max has to be careful because if he transcends early, it's a free Sigma ult for Whiskers. Trying to rotate around here. Yeah, they're just dancing around each other. Whiskers gets low. High Noon coming in. Forces Transcendence. We got Sigma coming up from Stealth Ninja. This might be the retake here for UW. Oh. I think it's cancelled. Tough. Very tough.
I think both of these two teams are way better on defense than offense because neither of them gave them up, and now they're both at 99. We still got a few ults or one ult, and they were able to keep it.
Unfortunately, UW gets 99% only to get 100%ed on the return by GCU.
1-0.
Well, going off this first game, it's clearly going to be really, really close. They both were able to keep it for a long time. It's hard to switch between the two. So I think it's just going to be whoever wins one battle kind of keeps it.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of these first two maps on Busan. I don't like these long sight lines or these like big wide open areas. I'm a big fan of getting there, you know, on I think it's the third control. I don't know what it's called, but getting in there, swinging the Rhine hammer, maybe, you know, getting some nasty pulse bombs from Tribiab. But UW's got to get there first, so they're opting for this Sombra here.
This open area just kind of doesn't let for like good movement. You just kind of got to go right in there. So it's kind of hard to work around it, but let's see how they deal with it.
Going with Brig and Bap here, so a lot more healing and damage maybe from this Max's wall. Stealth Ninja gets dropped instantly there. And that's probably going to have to be it for this first part of this map.
Yeah, they got a few picks off before it opened up, so now that it's open, they kind of got it for free.
Trib trying to survive here. Poke damage.
This Tracer can't get close enough without that Zenyatta tagging them, targeting.
Yeah.
Tracer versus Tracer.
Nasty here. See if we can win the duel. Nice conk back there from Nathros. Q-Tip looking for a flank. Nathros is unaware. Uh-oh. Big ball coming in. Stunned. Gotta burn him quick. Nope, he's out. Waiting a long time on this EMP here. It's a big hack actually onto the Echo. Can't use ult. Max with the bat wall, trying to get some damage out. And Sweet Potato is just cleaning it up here. First EMP coming online. Ideally you want to have that much quicker. That's a fight turner, but UW not looking too hot right now.
Hello.
They were able to just barely capture it and lost it immediately, so almost did nothing. We're kind of back to right where we were at the beginning, so see if they switch something up and try to come in a different way.
They had to engage with this EMP. Yeah, looking for on the Zenyatta here. Yep. Gotta burst down quick. Oh, unfortunate, cannot. Even with the EMP, because that breaks all his shields, you still cannot one clip him. That looks like map 1. Going towards GCU here. Trying to get some cleanup picks. Yep. Unfortunate. Well, first map was very close.
Yeah,
but
it was.
Second map was
definitely
dominant from GCU.
Yeah, I think they kind of figured out how to play, how to hold the map. It almost looked like it was going to switch, but ended up not switching that second round. Let's see, for players, I would say that Echo is a really good hog. I think that hog ult was like the perfect character, just because you get a quick ult and push stuff back. Echo player, both Echo
The
players.
Legend 27, that was the Echo.
Yeah. The Tracers, they were kind of going tracer on tracer. They couldn't get very much space in that second map, so they couldn't really do anything. Other than that, I think all the players are doing pretty well. Good character choices.
Looks like, yeah, Sweet Potato is kind of getting more picks here, it looks like,
Yeah,
as opposed to Tribiab. And then you're right, the Echo picks onto the Hog, being able to just CC everyone away off point and just displacing everyone on UW. And then, again, Sweet Potato to just run in there and get those picks for free.
The ball choice was a little interesting at first, but during the second map, I saw more of him engaging. First map, he was kind of just like staying off and in the back line or up on the little ledge he liked to camp on. But the second map, he kind of played more on site. So I think the ball was actually a good choice.
I think the Sombra pick from UW, I think would have been a good pick. However, he was just not getting enough ult charge, and he only got one EMP before the match ended. And hacking ball, it makes him useless. Hacking Echo makes her just become on the ground a free target. So I don't know about if Sombra's the play coming up here for UW.
Yeah, Sombra's really only as good as like the other people on the team, because she's just talking about canceling other people out, and if you can't cancel them out, Sombra's just kind of a little SMP.
Yeah.
And not much you can do. But yeah, so that's our first game. Looks like Grand Canyon's got a lead for now, but let's go into a break.
The thing about UW is they really like the dive style
Yeah.
where they run the Winston Diva. So picking Gibraltar here is really good for them. It really fits their style because I hate Gibraltar. I don't like playing dive. I'm a Ryan guy, but we'll see how UW turns this around here after that first map loss. And UW is blue team now. They swap sides. So let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
UW on defense first. Here it looks like.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
All right, same
CPA.
DPS comp here for GCU with Echo and Tracer.
The Winston was in the lobby for a while. I thought he was going to change, but it looks like he's going to stay on it. They don't really have a main shield, but with this map, depending on how they play, they might be fine. Looks like they're just doing a dive on defense.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Here we go.
Sigma at the top, put a shield immediately. Tracer is going right in, perfect.
Going under there.
They're trying to hold on the bridge. Kind of an odd place to hold, but hey, they're on the room. They got poked in, Winston pushed her out.
Echo's trying to avoid these like long sidelines where the hit scan of UW can't really pick her off. Oh, the Nosk from Platypus.
Good use of high ground, but they kind of gave up the payload.
Yeah, GCU can't really contest them here. They got this Sigma ball, but ball isn't really displacing as he should be here.
Yeah. And now that the payload is out in the open, they kind of have to confront it. They can't hide underneath the bridge.
Yeah, Sigma shield's just gonna get destroyed here. Trip gets out barely. The Helix missile on the Tracer forces recall. Tracer's gonna be out of it for about 12 seconds. Yeah, and that's an instant dive there, UW. Try to get that Tracer. Getting space created here for GCU. Being able to move in.
All playing on the outside of the map. They're not really going around the point. Just fighting around it.
Yeah, that guy was
Letting
feeding.
sit there. Yeah.
Kind of went in for no reason there.
See the Ash can do something with Bob.
Bob goes in the corner in timeout. Unfortunate usage there. Follow up there on Mad Cow. He loves this Winston.
Up with his
Another-
Zenyatta. Ooh, good pick. Zenyatta's all by himself.
Another thing about this comp that GCU is running, you can't ever get this Ana on the high ground, and you have to. It's a coordinated effort here, and yeah, everyone has to come up there, but then the rotation here on UW is just too good. And a visor coming in.
Everybody's playing inside the rooms and on the edges, around corners, so all the moves that are in the open, like the Diva Bomb did nothing earlier. The Soldier's visor didn't really do anything. Couldn't find anybody, everybody was just hiding.
Nice bomb from Ninja there, Stealth Ninja. Forced his res. Looks like the DPS duel on this map is going much differently than from Busan. UW's getting these picks much more on a regular basis.
60 seconds remaining.
And we got 60 seconds left, and they haven't even gotten first point. The duel of the damage boosted Ashes.
It's really just a competition for high ground. GCU, they're in charge of pushing the payload, but they're trying to meet it in high ground, and they can't do both. Let's see if they
Oh,
kind of go in payload.
my.
And, oh,
The damage boosted right click from Trip just sniped it. It's over. She's gone. Yeah, I really don't see what the Sigma is going to do here for GCU. Like, he doesn't really take high ground control very well, and they can't. Ball can't be the only one going in by himself. But it's not going to work. UW can just sit here on this high ground and just free poke, free damage. The missed sleep dart there from Mags.
I think they were hoping to try to knock UW off of high ground, but they were never able to. So now they're just kind of forced to try and push it while they don't have high ground. So they lost the game. But they're still holding on.
Now Visor coming in again, and he's running there.
And now that GCU was forced onto the payload, and they kept the high ground the entire time, the Soldier was able to clean up since everybody was forced.
Yeah, everyone just shooting down on him.
Score.
Clean from UW, easy. One, or didn't even get a point off from GCU.
I was worried that they didn't have a shield, so I was going to see how they deal with that, but they didn't need it because they were just hiding around corners and up top. And
Yeah, the positioning
angles
of
really.
where hiding around corner is exactly as you said, and then around boxes, so you, like Sweet Potato or Legend 27 were just unable to get a pick.
let's see if they change something up.
Yeah, looks that because the double hit scan really nullified the echo. So,
Yeah, definitely.
For battle.
Everything can be
all right, Trip now on the Sombra.
everyone.
Maybe Trip can get a EMP a bit quicker. Get some high value hacks off.
There's no main shield still, so she can hack easier.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see what the other tank is though for GCU. Sigma again. Sigma here on defense might be a little bit better though, because Sigma, you can start on the high ground instead of having to push yourself up onto the high ground. So
Yeah, definitely.
we'll see if this works better. But they do have to hold for what, 3-4 minutes.
5,
Yeah,
against
it's gonna be really tough to hold this.
UW, who really likes his dive style. So
Yeah, they were playing dive on defense. Imagine how they're gonna be on offense.
yeah.
Crazy.
Stop the payload.
Sweet Potato misses the jump.
They were barely able to get into position. The game's already started.
Maybe this Kree can stop these dives attempts from UW. Just flash fan this the Winston. Pretty good dynamite there from Platypus.
Yeah, they've been getting a lot of good dynamite stuff the entire game.
See, now GCU is forced to like stop them from even pushing it a little bit because they know they can't even get to the end.
UW already has high ground in the back of the map. They're working
Big
backwards.
hook there from Q-tip back home. Yeah, that opening pick from Q-tip was crucial there. Echo unable to do any damage, then just picking him off. Soft reset.
Really good hold.
Repairing internal circuitry.
Well, now they gotta do that for 2.5 more minutes. See what,
Yeah,
what they
just
can
keep
do.
it going.
See, they're forced to kind of play on the cart here, and UW gets all the space in the world to. Yep, and this hog is out of position. He's dead.
If I
That's
didn't know
free.
better, it looked like UW is playing defense. I mean, they're
Yeah.
behind the map.
It's completely swapped areas.
Let's see what happens when people respawn and try to pass through to get to the team.
Nano Winston going in.
Perfect nano on the
Leaving
Winston
everyone.
because everybody's in that room. So
Yeah.
he's just damaging everybody. He wasn't able to get that big of a pick.
Oh yeah.
Ult now.
Reminds me of Toronto
Now we're
Defiant.
seeing it.
Toronto Defiant Yakpung. Reminiscent of that, of just juggling everyone into the corner there.
It was slow at first, but he was able to pull it off. And now it's just free. They got the whole map.
And it looks like it's it. We're gonna be tied at 1 apiece. Very clean surgical play here by UW. This is their map, their style. They knew exactly how they wanted to play it. Yeah, it's over. One map 3. Barring any heroics here from Sweet Potato, nope. It's just cleanup. No Baptiste, picked off by Platypus. Yeah. And that's the
Good
map.
try, but it was just too late.
UW just too coordinated on that dive. I really don't like the Sigma pick from GCU again.
Yeah,
Couldn't really do much.
they're really gonna have to switch, if not that Sigma, something, because it's just
Yeah.
not working.
DPS duels were won by UW as well, so we'll see how they go in map 3.
Yeah.
All right, and now for the third map. This is a best of 3 series, so this is gonna be the last map. GCU has elected to pick Nubani. So
Yeah, a mix, a hybrid. I think GCU is gonna have a better time at the beginning with the control point because they were doing a lot better in that first game. So we'll see if they can continue that streak. But then when it goes to pushing the payload, as we saw in the last game, UW is just really good with dives. So unless they can shut that down, I think the second half is going to be leaning towards UW. But let's see how it goes.
I definitely agree. But last week when UW played University of Utah, who was like a very good team, who barely loses percentage points at all, they pushed it all the way towards the end there. So I think UW is ready for this map, and I'm excited to see what they can do with this dive.
Yeah, let's run into it. All right, everybody's just hopping out of spawn now.
One thing I'm interested to see is maybe if Mags pulls out his Moira, his very signature character, maybe some could say.
Attackers incoming.
Looks like we got off the Sigma, finally. So, oh no, we don't. We still have the Sigma, my bad. But we do have a second shield. Maybe that helps with the dive.
Yeah. The thing about Nubani is also this Ana for Mags can get some really good nade angles. So if
Oh,
he
yeah,
hits a big
definitely,
nade here, forces out an eye field, it's almost a 1-fight guaranteed.
5, 4, 3.
And they got the Brigitte, so it looks like they're going to double down on dive.
Attackers
Just holding on this high ground here from GCU.
Yeah, classic hold. We got the Sigma in the front. Nobody else with him, really. Looks like Echo is immediately pushed back on defense. She goes right up.
See how UW plays his dive. And they're in.
Yep, they're going straight up, fighting right on the high ground. No point with
Forces
the...
high field.
And it worked. They switched spots. Now they push GCU onto the map, and they got high ground. Or, no, they're still holding high ground. Just kind of giving up point. Are they going to drop down yet?
2 ticks freed up, no flash. Oh, right click coming in clutch right there. Oh, goodness.
And you're down. Good hold.
That was pretty good
Got an ult,
dive
yeah.
from UW because forced out an eye field early there, but D.Va gets demaxed early and just couldn't recover from that. Couldn't really eat up the damage that GCU was giving out with this Orisa and Kree.
Yeah, I think Orisa was a really good pick to counter the dive. But it looks like we're setting up for another fight. D.Va's coming down onto point.
Shrevey Abs on this high ground. Oh, what a
That
flash.
McCree
What
is
a
just
flash.
crazy.
Sigma.
Just immediately gets walled. Can't use
Makes
his
him
ult.
observe. That's 2 ults used from GCU.
Ooh,
That was
good
Yeah,
pull.
very good just a pull.
But it wasn't enough.
That Echo E just shreds once you're low health.
Definitely does. That Winston, the Winston's doing pretty good.
Yeah, these once these fights, once you displace this like bunker style comp, UW can just dive on you. It's just from all angles and
Yeah,
not much you can do after that.
Once Orisa's out, it's over.
Missed pulse bomb
Trade's
there.
just, they're really playing ahead of the escort.
Yeah, I don't know who's on payload. Looks like probably the Brig. Yeah, nade throws.
Winston got taken out.
Platypus swaps to the D.Va there. Try and get a cheeky bomb maybe. Or excuse me, that was Legend 27.
Comes Sweet Potato. He's right behind his shield so he can do his work.
Bomb coming in. Good bubble from Mad Cow there.
Sweet Potato's got a second Deadeye. Let's see if he uses it. Hope he doesn't get blocked again.
UW just slowly pushing this payload.
Sigma's getting pushed back.
Raid boss coming in. Yeah, nothing Sigma can do here.
They're diving really far in. Getting all the picks.
Yep,
Making them
there's-
all respawn.
Forcing these resets.
The payload has reached
We're gonna have 3 ults coming in here for GCU, and then 4 almost from UW. So, ult economy wise, looks like UW might be able to take this. High Noon coming in, just zone off.
Yeah, a second time it wasn't the greatest place to play it, but oh well.
See again, they're not giving him a chance to set up here, so they want to collapse right all over this GCU. Like, there we go. There's dive.
He jumps right onto the ult.
Oh,
Gets punished for it, but they take out the little beacon.
unable to get his primal rage off there at the 99% before he died.
Good Sigma pull. No picks off
Yeah.
it.
GCU's into those picks though. That's what's gonna finish this fight for them. Still got a long time, almost 4 minutes to hold.
They've definitely adapted by now to the dive. At least they know it's going to happen.
Yeah. Nathor switches off from Brig to Zen here, trying to get more damage off. My only concern would be how would he get a Discord off with these double shield?
Yeah, it's definitely be a lot harder.
Oh, they just completely swapped to double shield themselves. Okay.
Looks like we're going to give up the dive.
Double shield. People love playing it. Also, there's so much shielding power and just these long drawn out fights.
UW really likes the high ground, but there's not really much high ground you can do on this part of the map. You got a little window that they're all jumping out of.
The bat ball is huge there. Just UW is walking up into all that fire.
Sigma's got their ult again. See if they hold it for later, because they already have some picks. Fight's already over.
Yeah, the worst part about this third point on Bonnie is you have to completely team wipe them in order to cap, so can't afford to stagger kills. Swallowing up all that damage. You just have to reset here for UW. You can't really do much.
They push him too far back.
Not so huge pick.
Let's see if they move in on it.
Bongo coming in from the Orisa. Max does have his own amp matrix, so we'll see. Oh, Sweet Potato gets to pick on Platypus.
So many Sigmas going on right now.
And then they're just pushing him back here.
Going really far in. And they're not running out, they're staying their ground. Okay, now they're starting to back up. They won the fight, now they can rest for a little bit. Oh, not for long, they're just going straight in.
You ultimate there's a high noon. Ultimates. Zoning him off, creating some space.
Baptiste has always got that field up.
It's a huge trans from Max there, blocking a lot of damage, but again, it won't be enough. Legend 27 is just. Was it Raid Shadow Legend? Is that what this guy's from? Guy's cracked.
Yeah, his echo's really good.
Seems like he's had that duplication in every fight. He's just able to steal what, something like Sigma ult and get all 6, or maybe even Transcendent or something. It just the value that he's getting on these ults are crazy. Trivia on this McCree to try and maybe pick her out of the air, but
yeah, another fight. See if they try anything different.
Gets Discord off on a Sigma from Aethros. Ninja with a Revenant Flux. Hearing a couple melodies here. A lot of things going on, but again, 27, being able to just have this ult every fight, just completely wins it. Now you dub down ultimates, and I don't really know how they're going to push through this. Maybe do a cheesy like bongo bap wall, get a bunch of damage out.
They got
have to pick already from Legend 27. And that's it. Wow.
There's a good high noon.
Trib trying to just, there's nothing he can do.
Looks like GCU finally learned how to contest with the dive.
Yeah. Maybe forcing UW onto something they're not as comfortable with. And what looked like really, again, it was very dominant for the first 2 parts here, right?
Oh yeah.
Pushed
definitely.
all the way to the end almost with 4.5 minutes, and they just, this bunker comp from GCU just stops them in their tracks. We'll see how UW does this defense, because you can't play dive on defense here with the Winston Diva if they don't want to opt for the bunker comp.
Yeah, yeah. I think.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think dive is actually a really good form of defense on this, because there's a lot of places you can go on high ground that's like a little bit more distance to like walk, but if you've got a high jump, you can just fly up on there and take some good locations. So I think if UW doubles down on the dive, it could really benefit them in defense.
Yeah, we'll see if they. Okay, it looks like UW's running this dive into this bunker comp. UW will have the high ground here, so Mags. Yeah. I'm looking for these anti-nades. You got to hit these big anti-nades, and that's gonna be what turns these fights. Because if you let this bunker comp set up on point, you can't really do much. Yeah.
But if you can keep them off and force them to bunker down off point, then they just can't move on.
Yeah, or just displace them somehow. Get these picks. I saw Platypus went Junkrat towards the end of the offense there, maybe to break shield, but he's opting for Ash to get these dynamites off over the shields.
Immediately run for the high ground ramp.
Yeah, it's pretty standard stuff here.
Winston's not gonna contest that just yet.
That's a big nade. from Mags. That's what forces him back, uses the eye field, so that's what, a 30-second cooldown.
Yeah,
We'll see if Mags can get another one. Oh, that one barely touches the shield. But GCU is stuck in this like corridor area.
The Winston jumping up and down is just a really good way to kind of keep them in there.
Yeah. Echo trying to get around.
Echo's going off on their own.
Again, they're just stuck in this doorway.
They're bunkered down, but in the wrong place.
Nice little. Oh, that was clean. For Platypus, this Conka and Bob, and he's right in their face.
Bob tried to force them out, but when they jumped out, they were just met with the rest of UW.
Again, Max did another anti-nade there on both supports, so leading to the brig pick. Okay.
Budget
For a
27.
spawn camp, maybe.
Yeah.
Cheesy. These anti-nades from Max are making me blush a little bit, you know? I play a lot of Ana myself, so these fat purples, nice to see.
Diva looks like she's out of mech. See if she can grab it before the fight really takes off. Oh,
Yeah,
there
GCU
we go.
going under here.
Got the mech.
Different angle, trying to just maybe get right on point. Yep, there it is.
Looks like this angle is going to work a lot better. Oh, no, they
Oh.
left the angle for a new one.
That damage boost 2-tap onto the Orisa there was crazy.
They went from one building to the other.
Yeah,
Then
this,
McCree
they have so
duel.
much control over this high ground. Anna gets Sif heal for free, Ash gets free shots down, same with the Kree. And Nathros on the Mercy can just fly around to everyone. Be a real nuisance. Okay, I don't think Bunker's gonna be working anymore on this. You have to somehow get this Anna or somehow get these DPS.
They were able to hold with the bunker strat on high ground, but they just weren't able to move in, so it was really just wasted time.
Again, they're going into the Mega Room. They're
They got a Bob.
trying the same thing
Oh,
again. Here we go.
opens the fight with the Bob, but they immediately left that spot, so the Bob is kind of by themselves.
Trying to get this pick. Oh, that's
Ooh, good bomb,
oh, too
but
many
they're able to
shields.
wall it off. Yeah,
See, now that they're in this position, but what can they really do here? You can't really do much. Oh, that's a big.
ooh, that Winston
Bob
got
coming
real
in.
low.
Ooh, there we
Winston's
go.
out.
That's that burst damage, I guess. Still have no point presence. There we go, moving up.
Okay, now they're touching point.
Solo ult on the free. This might be a little risky here from. Oh, that's a big anti again. He hits 4! And that. What looks like GCU was going to be able to control this. Just being able to pick him off. Max is another big anti-nade.
10 seconds.
Turning the fight.
Let's keep our defense up.
These respawns now for GCU is really odd. Because they're coming from both sides. We're into
Winston
overtime. No
goes
one's
up,
on point.
Try to disturb that little bunker. Try to get them out. But you can let them stay in if they're not going to touch point. It's overtime.
UW's up 1, and no one's able to touch point, looks like. Oh, the wrecking ball. He's out. Yeah, this is free picking for UW. Everyone's just looking down onto the point. The Battle Mercy going in. Big kill by Nathros. Seals it. That was much more convincing than the first map on Busan.
So it looks like UW, they were really good with dive, but when they were forced to get off of it, they were able to make it work.
Yeah, it just shows like the versatility of the team and their synergy together, knowing what targets to shoot at, or when Max is one of these antis, just let's go. We're in there, following up, and it looks like they win the series 2-1. So good series.
The first game made it look to be a little closer than it actually ended up being because UW took it.
Yeah, took it in convincing fashion after playing their own style and not being forced onto these like bunker comps. And For our first cast, I think went pretty well. Pretty fun. What do you think?
It was a little rough, a little bit of silence, but hey, it is our first cast. The whole UW Esports thing is a little new, so hopefully as it goes,
Yeah.
we get a little bit more talking. But for the first game, I think it was pretty good. It was a good game for the first game too. A lot of movement going on there. But that's it. And after this game, we actually had an interview with one of the players. So you're going to be seeing that right after this. So do you have anything else to say before we send it off?
I just want to say, you know, thanks for coming out of the stream. Thanks for watching. And we look to you. We don't have an interview, actually. We're kidding.
So the interview actually isn't going to be played. Things have changed, but if you want to look for it, you can check it up on YouTube.
Yeah, we look forward to maybe seeing you next week if we're doing this again. Very exciting. All right, well, I've been Nathan, Clutch Poner.
And this is Eugenio andVid signing off. Thank you.
Thanks.